What's up, Ruthless Nation? Here we are with the Ruthless GT3 Series on Wednesday, as promised. And as usual here recently, we got Monkey in the booth here with myself. As always, appreciate his company up here as we get going here at Lake Maggiore, I guess. I don't know. I still messed it up. But yeah, so I appreciate anybody who tunes in. Please leave a like on the stream. And without further ado, let's get this underway. T-Dubs on the pole, followed by Kill It Like Jason. Cork in third. Snowman's going to start out fourth in his 5 machine. Monkey in 6th and 5th. Stu in the 24 and 6th. 7th will belong to Gapo Musa. 8th to Outlaw, and 9th will be to Jack Ballsy. And T-Dubs get us underway here at the lake. Monkey, how's it going today as we get going through the first turns here in our 28th
Good,
lap
Stu. How you doing?
Man, I'm making it, and man, it's looking good out here. What kind of transitions do you think we could see in the conditions as the race goes on?
Well, it's a long race, like you said, 28 laps. I think they're about 2-minute laps, so we're going to run into nightfall. Probably going to see the track get quite a bit cooler and quite a bit stickier. Maybe see some faster lap times as the night goes on. And I think, by the way, I think Super Mario would pronounce it Maggiore.
Maggiore.
I think. It's the only Italian accent I can do are the Super Mario Brothers.
Is it the, you think it's the same word for, like, margarine?
I do.
Alright, so we have Monkey's hot take of the day. And, we was looking back here at 6th, 7th, and 8th. They were kind of under a blanket. Jack kind of off the pace here, but second heating up as they go really down on the inside of that downhill turn. That's probably going to be our most watched turn of the day.
Monkey went around. The front of his car is banged up. He's in 9th place.
Oh, no. Let's see if we can get a replay on that. Oh, we got some slow going up here, so we're back on with Monkey in 5th place, and he does get loose right into the wall. So thanks Skew Car and West Higgins ORV for that replay on Monkey. Unfortunate event there.
That's pretty cool, Stu.
There we go. Just went back 20 seconds, so you know. But 1, 2, 3, rather close here early on here from. We're going to call it the lake.
At the lake.
Yeah, we're at the lake. Oh, battle for third, heating up door to door as we come through the last turn, back through the front stretch. This is where our start-finish line will be located for this event. 1, 2, 3, 4, looking like that. Oh, Cork off into the dirt, and that is not going to be good. So he tries to get his McLaren back onto the racing surface. Oh, and he's real loose. You've seen that steering wheel. He went left and right very quickly.
How he managed holding on to 4th place there.
Right, we're at 2:45, just so you know. For the sake of the tradition.
Got it.
T-Dub's looking good, though. He's got himself now a gap back to Jason, who was making his first start in the series this season. Only missing Daytona.
Looks like Jason's driving another Toyota, so we got 2 Toyotas going now.
Or, I'm sorry, he missed Daytona and our second race. Where was that? Or wait, is this our second race?
We had Daytona Oval, Daytona Road Course, and then the lake.
Okay, gotcha. Man, I confused myself for a second.
Yeah, Clash throws everybody off.
Snowman has taken over second place as Jason moves back to third. And on board with 6th place. 5th looks good. 6th place is Stu, is followed by Outlaws. Monkey's trying to make his pace back up through the field after the little incident there. And that downhill turn, as I mentioned, is probably someplace we'll have to look, Mason. They're off track for a brief moment in front of Monkey. but he's able to snap her back onto the racing surface. These turns, that 6th, 7th, and 8th. Oh, Outlaw off the track once again. So Monkey's got to be able to make a difference here. Oh, as he gets the half-second penalty there for going through the grass. But those turns up there, those were my favorite of the track, personally.
Those are some tough turns. You got to really slow down for those.
So Monkey's trying to make an overtaking move here on Outlaws, as he's kind of not being really one with the surface here. As Monkey's just got to find a good place to make a pass here on the Corvette. Oh, maybe right here as he gets back off into the dirt once again. Definitely going to be able to pass him on the penalty. Maybe here in the fast stretch that goes up here to a hard sweeping right-hand turn. So we'll watch this battle. Monkey easily overtaking up to 7th there in that turn. And now he'll be looking to attack the Viper Stu up ahead. Another set of tricky turns right here as we watch the Viper go through.
Had a good looking Viper with the KFC scheme on it.
I do like that, if I say so myself.
I think Stu hails from Kentucky, if I'm not wrong.
That's right. He sure does. Right in the finger-licking middle of it. But yeah, Monkey's going to be looking to try to make a move here on the 6th place car before long. But let's get back up to our lead, because it has been overtaken by Snowman early on here. And this would be a good moment to possibly go over and look at our car information and see what these guys are running. So we got first place here running the soft compound. We move back to second. T-Dubs, who was our pole sitter, he's on the mediums here on the first run. Cork on the softs. The Ford car also on the softs. Possibly softs going to be overwhelming favorite here. Maybe only our guy T-Dubs is going to be on those mediums, because Stu as well with Monkey. Oh, we got Outlaw. He's on the mediums. Possibly could be why he's so slick out there. And our man Jack out here in the GTR. He is back here in 9th, and he is running the soft compound as well. And a nice scheme on that GTR, if I do say so.
Let me look at that. That is nice.
Yeah, it's got a nice clean scheme on there, you know.
Is that a Tide pun?
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right, back to first, though. And it's your man Snowman. Or it's ya Snowman, I should say.
One good thing to talk about here is that everybody has their choice of which compound tire they want to run. You can run soft, which are the stickiest, mediums, second stickiest, but they're a little more durable, and then hards, which are the least sticky, but will last the longest on the track. So if you run hards, you might not have to change tires at your pit stops. It's all part of the strategy here. It's not just how fast you can go. It's how many laps you can run on your tires and fuel.
Oh, we got one back there in 3rd. That was Cork. He went through the sand. We caught that.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate for Cork. Still battles back here through the last turn. Oh, the Viper through the dirt. Not as detrimental as it was for the 8 of Cork, though.
No. Stu made it through there clean. I guess just get in there and stay on the gas and hope.
Porsche looking good through these turns. Got a Vet and a Viper trying to chase him down. Alright, back up front, Cork. He's kind of lost the first few guys here. Got a little bit of a gap between him and Jason. Not a whole lot of separation between 2nd and 3rd. Probably about even as the gap between 1st and 2nd. See Jason, he kind of got off way left there, coming out of that turn. See Monkey attack this turn along with Stu, who goes a little bit right, but on the rumble strips, and along with Outlaw as well. Back up front though, Snowman is at half a tank of fuel. So let's see how he goes about this. Oh, he's off into the dirt, off into the wall. And that is going to be heavy there for our leader. T-Dubs can make a major move now here on the medium tire with a little extra fuel. This could this could really hurt the strategy possibly that Snowman was going for here. He wanted to separate that gap, get on pit road, and attack with speed. But now all that's gone as the gap has been cut down. So we'll go on board with our Supra from the indoor view or cockpit view of this battle for first.
That was unfortunate for Snowman. T-Dubs is right there.
Good view from our indoor camera here. Looking at the work that T-Dubs is putting in to try to take back over this lead. And, not really what you would say in fuel-saving mode, but he is on that medium compound, which seems to naturally help you save a little fuel.
Yeah, looking at their gauges, I see T-Dubs has a small amount of fuel more than Snowman. I don't know if it'd be a full lap or not. Let's see where everybody else is at. Ooh. Fifth on back seems to be using fuel like it's free.
Well, when you're back there, you may have to do that.
That could be. Yeah, Monkey's definitely not on a fuel saving strategy.
Oh, on board with Stu, randomly we see the Outlaw get around. Almost spinning around. Oh no, the car don't turn for the Viper. It gets off a little bit onto the left side of the track, and battle for 7th ends up like that. T-Dub's not able to hang on to this lead. Snowman's able to regain it, and hopefully he doesn't mess up this turn again. You seem to learn from your mistakes as you go on. It's a very long race, so you got plenty of opportunities of redemption. Oh no, off the track as I speak of it. Not too crazy. A little more throwing up the dirt there. I don't think he got any penalty for that. And, not going to be too bad on him.
No, the only penalty there is dirty tires for probably half a lap.
Yeah. Oh, Jason back there, he snaps at the wall, hits it a little bit coming out of the last turn. Cork, somebody we need to keep our eye on. We saw him get a little loose earlier as Monkey's coming up on him. Quick here to our first hard left-hand turn.
Cork's always good for a highlight reel.
Yeah, he can certainly put the clips on one.
Yep. He's really fast, but it comes at a price.
And McLaren looking a little loose there on the rumble strip as we go through another high-speed section of the track, which comes down to, not the slowest of turns, but it's a very sweeping turn at that. It goes uphill as well. So a down to up elevation change with a right-hand turn there. It's a tricky portion of this racetrack.
So we got a first taker on pit road.
That's right. It's going to be Gapamusa in the 44 Corvette. And he took 4 tires, and he's taking on fuel, and he'll be out this moment as he'll look to gain his spot back from Jack. Now, spins into the wall. Oh, maybe he saved it. But the tide, not so clean, dirty tires. Now, spins again, get back onto the track. Gets it under control. Unfortunate. So it didn't take much for Gapo to get his spot back, but the battle for the lead looks like this. That left front tire for Snowman is begging.
Oh, wow.
Once again, thanks everybody who's tuning in. Please like the stream, subscribe if you're new here. Jason, once again, off the track back there. I don't think he got the wall like he did last time. No cork. Oh, almost followed him out there.
If you take a look at Jason's tires, you'll see why.
Oh, yeah, his left front is already screamed out.
Yeah, right front's barely hanging in there.
Yeah, he's going to have a tough lap here on all the right-hand turns. T-Dubs, on the other hand, about half wear on his worst tire. That's the, that's the medium strategy there for you. He could possibly be hurting a little bit here had Snowman not gotten into the wall and stuff there that one lap. Because you could probably easily double this gap that Snowman has on T-Dubs here, maybe.
Oh, easily. Right now, T-Dubs is sitting in the draft, enjoying a lot of benefit off of Snowman's speed.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a little over a quarter of a tank of fuel here left for T-Dubs. And, that's probably going to be about 2 laps at least. Well, you look at what he's ran already, he'll finish lap 8 right here. So, and that's 75% of his tank or so. So that means he's got 25% of a run left.
Saw Outlaw come out of the pits. He made the switch over to softs.
Oh, T-Dubs off into the dirt, but he stayed right on the bumper of that McLaren. And he's going to battle to the inside of the McLaren, off to the left. And he's able to gain back control. Can he? Oh, he doesn't keep it out of the dirt there. Not going to spin it on the rumble strip, attacking into the inside. T-Dubs takes the lead down into the hard left-hand turn. That'll bring us back onto the front stretch to the start-finish line. Man, what a move in all those turns. He had to wait up, hope Snowman didn't come back on the track in front of him and all that. And then he still got the lead in that tough left-hand turn. But, man, Snowman's right there, back to the inside of our leader.
Jason is going around again with those tires. I can't believe it. Both front tires gone.
Yeah, and now he's going to have problems about every turn. We have Cork and Monkey both in the pits for their stops here. Stu now in the pits on 0 fuel. So everybody who's in here finished 8 complete laps on their first run. And our leader, or I'm sorry, not our leader, our second place car at the moment has no left front tire. And not a whole lot of fuel, but he should be able to make it back around here. It's going to be pretty close. Now, T-Dubs, on the other hand, he's got another lap in his Supra.
T-Dubs has this place worked out. He's got the fuel, he's got the tire.
And you can see not a lot of people taking advantage of the cutting here down the hill. That those orange, I guess some people call them Twinkies. You can really get down there on those things. See, Jason, he got way down there, right tires all the way past those orange bumps, and he goes through here clean, no penalty. So you can see you can really force the limits of this track and find some speed.
Yeah, you can get way down in that turn. It all depends on how much you want to risk it.
How much biscuit do you got? It's another turn right here that you can really cut. You see Monkey, he could have went even further down in that turn. There's a lot of limit here that you can find on this track. Snowman finally going into the pits now, as his crew awaits. Certainly going to be taking on the tire. Let's see what he puts back on here. Oh, it's going to be the softs again, and he's going to take some fuel. Jason now down pit road, not even a question. And on what he's going to be doing.
T-Dub's still rolling.
Yeah, man, he's still out there. Jason also puts on the softs once again. T-Dub's on the medium tire. He's still out there. He'll probably be looking to pit this lap. And that means he would have completed 10 full laps on his first run. And most people went 8 to 9 full laps.
Have a few takers at 7 probably. I don't know what lap.
Yeah, we had Gapo and Outlaw on pit road, probably the earliest of the group.
T-Dubs still running fast. He set his fastest lap on lap 8.
All right, so Snowman is now back on track. And if you look at the gap, it's about half a track between our leader and Snowman. But going down pit road, you know, there's a long refuel period in these cars. Oh, T-Dub's got some dirt there as he comes around. Definitely going to be going in this time. And I imagine that we see him go to the soft compound. I don't know if anybody else has switched from that yet.
Outlaw did. Switched
Oh,
from
yeah.
medium to soft.
Outlaw was on the medium, went to soft. Oh, we got the Viper who went from soft to mediums.
That's not a bad call.
Maybe looking to stretch the fuel a little more on this run, as after only running 8 laps on the first run. Sorry. Mediums back on for T-Dubs. It looks like.
I was really surprised to see Jason go with softs. He ate those soft tires up.
Yeah, he really ran them a lot extra, and you see now he probably did lose quite a bit of time doing so. He was running better laps than some of our guys in the back here with no tire. So about equivalent to some of these guys.
That's a good point. If you can hang on to it, the tire won't go flat on you, but you lose grip.
Yeah, most certainly. Lose all the grip. But we do see Snowman take the lead from the pit stop as we had figured, and it's about the same gap that he had on his first run. After he comes off the pits, the tire resets there, and we see that T-Dubs is actually on the soft tire now. So 1-2 kind of on the same deal here. Oh, Snowman, he gets into the grass, and he's going to lose first, and all kinds of time to it.
I was just about to say Snowman could probably gap him on those soft tires. I would have cursed him. So same end result, but it wasn't my fault.
You thought it into existence.
That could be.
Hollywood wants a 12-piece crispy thigh combo. Sponsored by Stu. Your Viper is in 8th, the GTR in 9th. Up at 7th now is Outlaw and his 88 Viper, 44 of, in his 88 Corvette. And the 44 Corvette of Gappa Musa in 6th place. Move up to our top 5 now. Half a second penalty goes to the Super of Jason in the 23. It's unfortunate there as Monkey is now up to 4th place in this battle at the lake, as he tries to chase down Cork, who's currently 3rd. So, not seeing a lot of scheme changes throughout the field. I think we see Snowman, Outlaw, Stu. I think that's about the only scheme changers we've been seeing.
Yeah, word in the pits is Yamaha's really happy with Monkey's performance. They're sticking with him.
No blue Yamaha scheme coming out anytime soon?
Oh, could be. You never know.
You know, blue, Yamaha blue, you know, it's iconic.
Yep, Yamaha blue came out probably mid-90s and has been that color since.
Yeah, the 660 Raptor came primary with that Yamaha blue, and I thought those were like the sexiest ATVs.
They absolutely are. And motorcycles, boats, snowmobiles. Interesting note though, Yamaha is no longer making snowmobiles. After 60 years or so.
The Inuits do not like Yamaha.
Articat's still out there too. And Skidoo. Looks like Monkey's trying to make a move on cork.
Yeah, he is definitely there on the bumper. See, Jason's going to have to serve his penalty down to the inside. Monkey through the hard downhill turn. This is a very hard, steep right-hand turn. You see, he uses those bumps to his advantage there. As you see, he comes through there clean, able to gain all kinds of speed, put a gap there between him and cork as well. It's a good move there in the Porsche.
That was a good move.
We have a question. Do we think the GT3 AMG is worth it? What do you think, Monkey? You think the GT3 Mercedes is worth it?
I do. That car in its state that GT7 has it right now seems to have all the power, all the handling, much like the Toyota. It seems to just have the whole package. That car is good in the daily races, all the time trials. It's a really good car.
Snowman, he's really messing with the limits out there whenever we come out of this turn. We've seen him out there quite a few times. Second to third, it's about a straightaway away. Jack in the middle there, a lap down. As Monkey and Cork try to work their way up towards him. As we get back to Jason, he's a little bit off of those guys, probably just from the tire situation that he had. You know, these guys were probably just on the track a little smoother than he was. Gapo's sitting in 6th right now, but Gapo and Outlaw are both going to have to make another pit stop, probably more than everybody else, I would imagine, as early as they had pitted. Battle for 7th here between the Viper and the Vet of Outlaw and Stu.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I think if you made 7 laps and can keep that up, they pit a 7:14:21 and be done. So that'd be 3 stops. And then we think T-Dubs looks like he's on a 2-stop pace, maybe a few others, Jason and Snowman. Has everybody had an on-the-track incident except T-Dubs?
It's a good possibility.
I think so.
I would say that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Still watching this battle for 7th. They are going after it. It might be back here, but it is for position. Oh, down to the inside, taking a move out of Monkey's playbook. Stu to the inside here in this hard turn. You can see he's really on the gears there. As he's able to overtake 8th, and the Vet is able to hang on to it back there of Outlaws.
That was a good move by Stu. You could see he was hard on the brakes, too. Those rotors were the KFC red.
All right, so maybe we'll see 7th get a little separation between Stu and Outlaw back up to the front. Half-second penalty to our leader, T-Dubs. Monkey spoke it into existence.
I did.
Oh, there you go. Pit, Gapamusa. Told you have to go in. They pit around lap 7. He goes 7 more. Goes in at 14.
He's not going in with any fuel to spare either. That's it.
Yeah, those Corvettes, they really take it.
They do.
Half-second penalty will be served here by our leader, and you can see it's not really a whole lot that happens to you. Now, really, the second penalty hurts.
Yep. The way this race works is you get to the penalty line and the game or the race officials apply your brakes for the amount of time that you're on the penalty. So half a second, it depends on how fast you're going. Could be about a second penalty, second and a half. If you're only going 60 miles per hour when you hit it, you could be looking at 3 or 4 seconds.
All right, Rico says maybe he will come out and try it the next way.
Wow, that would be fantastic. We have all skill levels in these races, Rico.
Hey, I'm just saying, look, my man, old Stu back here, not the greatest. Let's see what fastest lap time, not even in the last, 9 laps, and a 1:59.669 is the best lap out of his last 9. So if you compare that against the rest of the field, I think Mason's got a faster lap than me. Gapo, Jack not in his last few laps. T-Dubs blows me out of the water. Snowman, Monkey, I don't even, or that Stu guy don't even compare to none of these dudes.
You had a 156?
I don't know what my fastest was.
Oh, that's what I thought. I thought I heard you say that.
No,
Yeah,
159 out of my last 9 was my fastest. Or,
Uh,
T-Dubs, though, he's just fast. Look at this man go. We're actually going to get on board with him once again as you see him ripping through these curvy portions of the course. We're going to listen to him as he goes down this downhill, steep right-hand turn.
T-Dubs is one of the top drivers in all of GT7.
See Snowman attack the same turn. We'll just go on back through the field and watch everybody go through here.
Snowman is a nut. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Snowman is an elite driver himself.
This Monkey guy ain't too bad either. Oh, Cork almost loses it off the turn. Jason, no, he has to apply the brakes not to get in the dirt. And you see Stu back here. He's not even back at the turn yet. He is on the medium tire. Looks like we have a little 10-lap run maybe going. A lot of guys may have switched up what they were thinking. Outlaws, Gappa, Musa both have been in the pits again. So they have pitted the most out of the field so far.
They're definitely running those cars hard.
Certainly.
These Vipers and the Corvettes, they're going to get their track. This is a twisty, turny track. Not a lot of straight end, or not a lot of straightaways for top end speed. The Vipers and Corvettes will have their time.
Next week we have the Red Bull Ring coming up. It's got some pretty good high-speed sections in it.
Yep, some big turns. Not one tight turn I can think of. Two.
Yeah, the first
3.
2 rights maybe are real tight, but I mean other than that, not too bad. Of course, you got some good straights, especially coming down the front straight. Going into that first turn is real fun. Very notable F1 track. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in for us here this evening. T-Dubs is your leader. Snowman in second. Monkey rounding up our top 3.
Looking at Cork here, he's got himself a penalty to serve coming up right now.
Be hitting the line right here. That'll allow Jason to maybe cut the gap a little bit between him and the McLaren of Cork. And speaking of Supras and McLarens, the only cars in the field with doubles, I think, is Jason T-Dubs drive Supras, Snowman and Cork drive the McLarens. Everybody else is in a different make and model.
What about our Corvettes?
Yeah, sometimes I am stupid. I didn't say that.
Or the different colors.
Okay, there you go. We got another double. My bad. We got a triple. Triple double here.
But of our leaders, it is Toyota, McLaren, Porsche, McLaren, Toyota.
And Porsche in the pit.
Viper. Oh.
So if we look at last pit for Monkey, he completed 9 complete laps. So maybe a little early here for the Porsche. Who knows?
Could be. He went in there at 0 fuel remaining.
Possibly ditched the short shifting strategy there.
That could be. Short shifting is a good way to save fuel without messing with your fuel maps.
Yes, I did take that page out of the book. It does work.
It does work, yeah.
Cork and Jason able to get around Monkey as he was making his pit stop. Monkey is back out. Oh, half-second penalty to Stu, who was going to try to chase down the Porsche, but not going to happen. See, he's still on the medium tire. Not a whole lot of fuel. Maybe 1 lap there left in the Viper before he'll have to make his next stop. and that would put completing 17 complete laps through 2 stops. Our guys in the vets still had that extra stop, and both of them are getting dangerously close to that half a tank already. And the leader, as we see T-Dubs coming after the Corvettes in his Supra.
Wow. Oh yeah, the Corvettes just pitted. I forgot about that. 4 laps ago, right?
Yeah,
They've done 2 pits.
They have already done. Some guys have went in for their second pits now, but they'll have to make a third, most certainly with 11 to go here. Outlaw graciously letting our leader around. Down goes a lap, the 88. And our 44 has kind of separated himself here from the leader. Not quite in sight at the moment. So what's some points you want to speak on as we got about 10 remaining? Looks like our track might start to get a little more shade, and another pit stop in store for a couple of our guys in the lead.
I'm wondering what T-Dubs is going to do. T-Dubs and Snowman and Jason, they seem to be on the long-running strategy. Maybe Cork. I'm having a hard time keeping them all straight. I'm wondering what they do with these tires. The cooler track, they might be able to run softer tires. So let's see. T-Dubs did 9 or 10 laps on his first stop. I think he did 10.
I think 10.
So if he does another 10 here, he'll definitely be switching to softs, I think. The cooler track.
He's on softs on this run.
Oh,
he done mediums his first run. And went in and took the softs this run. Going back to speak on the tires, Cork, he took mediums for this run. And Jason is without front tires once again.
I don't know how he's even driving that car.
Yeah, he's definitely going to go in just based on the fuel. Oh, he got into the wall that time.
Well, I guess that's how he's driving.
And a half-second penalty on top of a pit stop that's going to have to happen. Snowman down pit road. T-Dubs, he stretches it another lap. He's going to go 10 this time. I guess this would be 9 full laps for him.
Jason is pitting this time. Still on the same schedule.
Cork as well, pitting not with a lot of fuel. Interesting there for Cork. I mean, he could make that medium tire work on just fuel, but he does not. He will take on tires. Jason, obviously, needs fuel and tires. Snowman's just waiting to get refueled. You can see how slow that ticks up. These are 100-liter tanks. Out is Snowman well ahead of these guys. Cork not even halfway fueled yet. And now we're back up to our leader. T-Dubs is left front. Not gone yet, but, it's not in the healthiest of predicaments.
Watching these guys pit, and I'm looking at the suites above the pit road here, or pit lane. Those are some great suites right there. The view of the start-finish line. See the people milling around up above.
I bet those would be some awesome seats.
They would be.
The Viper of Stu on pit road now. Be coming in at lap 18, completing 9 complete laps this run.
I'm still watching Jason go. He is an aggressive driver. You can see why he's so fast. Maybe
some guys are going to have to play the lap down game with their fuel, because our leader's now on pit road at T-Dubs. He's out of fuel, and he's going to need to take on tire. Snowman, you can see he is a bit away from pit road. On the refuel here, though, he should be able to cut this gap just a bit. The gap between second and third, it's not all that large, little fresher, soft tire for second place. And a lot more fuel.
You're sitting on pit road watching that fuel dump in. It seems like you're in there for an hour. But
oh, Tito's going to come out great. Sorry.
Oh, good. 3 liters per second is still a pretty good fuel rate, but when you need all 100 liters, it's going to take a while.
That's right. And T-Dubs, he's executed his pit stops to perfection. You know, he's got a good gap here between first and second. And with like 8.5 to go at this point, he's looking real good. I don't think he'll have to make any more pit stops if you look at the way he's ran this car all day.
On top of having the fastest lap time as well.
That's right, and he ran that at lap 12, and, you know, could possibly see him break that before the day is over. Let's see if we can find us a battle out here. I think everybody got nice and separated here on the pit stops. I think our vets are going to make a pit stop right now. There's Gaffo in. We're looking at Outlaw, big spin through the last turn off the track. He's going to have to put it in reverse to get out of this one. And the Viper did not capitalize.
Where was it? Oh, right before the start-finish line.
Yeah.
Unusual place to go off the track.
Outlaws does not pit this lap. He does not have to. Figured he would be on the same look as Gappo there.
There's quite a bit of fuel left.
He does.
I don't think there's enough to finish, though.
All right, so
in fact, I know there's not. You need a full tank to finish from here. Or close to it.
Second and third now heating up. That's about our closest battle up front that we're going to have. T-Dubs is close to Gappo Musa coming off pit road. So that means we would have eighth place a lap down.
I didn't even notice that. Monkey quietly creeping up on Snowman there.
Porsche is trying to gain all the ground he can there on the McLaren ahead. Down to 8 to go. A lot smoother looking laps for our man in third, but not really changing the gap a whole lot. If you watch this McLaren Snowman, you would think this guy's just out of control, but he's really keeping the pace. Guy looks like on the verge there a few times. It's a good battle back. Hopefully they can get back together.
Speaking of out of control, I'm going to check on Cork.
Yeah, we'll see what he's doing in fourth. Basically by himself, so nobody to hurt but himself. See, his fastest lap of the day comes lap 14 at a 1:57.2.
That would have been on his medium tires.
Yeah, it should have been, yeah, during the last run.
It's interesting. I wonder, every once in a while you find a track where a medium tire is better than a soft. Not very many, but I wonder if they were at this track. But our leader, who's running the fastest laps, is on soft, so maybe just a coincidence.
At the moment, he is on his best lap by 10th. As I figured maybe we could see his fastest lap during this run. He's ran a 1:55.1 on the day. if he hits this, it would go down to a 154 at his current pace. So we should get another time check right there. Almost half a tenth. 430, off his best lap. So this would be down in the 154s if he stays clean. Looking good there through probably the most tricky turn left on the track. There's a lot of speed to still be gained here on the last turn of the track as well. Half a second best lap here for T-Dubs on this one.
Shows you the great ones, even when they've got a big lead, they still don't let up.
That's right.
Still driving just as hard as he did on lap 1.
Lap 22 fixing to be his best lap of the day as he comes through the last turn to take lap 23. And it was his best lap by 0.530, a 154.612, fastest lap of the day for T-Dubs and fastest lap of the race overall.
That's an amazing lap at this track. This track requires a lot of focus, speed control, braking. Everything has to happen. It's very precise at this track.
Monkey only 8/1000ths off his best lap that time by. Still trying to battle to Snowman here. Snowman's still on good fuel, good tires. Probably going to be good to the end. The Porsche, don't know. It's looking tight.
Yeah, looking at Monkey's laps, he doesn't have anything very fast, but they are almost all exactly the same time.
We've seen Court do it the hard way to get around the lap car there. You see the leader getting around Stu. He goes out into the dirt there off that last turn as he pulls ahead of the Viper. The Viper will be on a no more stop strategy here. So he'll be just looking to try to settle in the 6th position at this point. Stay ahead of the 2 Vipers in the GTR. Oh no, we got Jack on screen. He's got his left blinker on. Turn it off, Pawpaw.
That's great.
I hear you make fun of that all the time, like old people with their blinker on. It's great. Oh no,
Yeah.
we've lost Gapo, it looks like. So Jack will move up to 8th. Gapo no longer in the race, possibly a retirement in the engine there. Unfortunate.
If you go back and watch some footage of Sterling Marlin, his last 10 or so races, he was driving around with his right turn signal on.
Maybe it's a homage to maybe one of his favorite drivers.
Maybe.
Just doing it on the wrong side. All's in fun, Jack.
Looking through the fuel situation, everybody but one person has plenty of fuel to finish this race.
That's right. You can still see the gap between first. You look over on the track map, red highlighted triangle is your leader. And then now it's second place. So you can see the gap there. First, second, pretty good spacing here. Second, third, pretty close. But Porsche is going to have to go take on some more fuel.
Yep, I bet that's coming up this lap.
Oh, another penalty to Cork. Unfortunate. Oh, and he gets loose through that turn. Could give him a little bit more penalty here. No, he was... Oh, he did. He got full second on that one. And then he cuts the Twinkie through there. That could be a second and a half against Cork here. And it only bust him for a second. So he gets lucky on one of the 3 mistakes.
Stewards must have gave him a break on one.
Jason in fifth. He's hoping that he can maybe catch up to Cork. Still a good gap there. Cork, it looks like nobody at this point is going to have to make another pit stop. So, as we got 4 remaining right now.
Just as he said that, Monkey's pulling in.
Well, yeah, we had discussed it. After Monkey, nobody else go in the pits.
With only 4 laps to go, he's only going to need 40% fuel, so I can't do that kind of 40 liters, I guess, is what he would need.
40 liters at 3 seconds. We'll be in there in about 13 seconds.
I bet my math is way off.
Did take tires on. Going to be light with fresh tire. Cork able to get around Monkey as he makes his pit stop. And now he is out. Monkey will have to battle Jason. We'll watch this battle right here. Jason, into the wall heavy. Smacked it. The rotor is red as the paint on his car, and he put a rubbing on that that right front fender.
That's unfortunate. Hopefully he can get back up there. That'd be a good battle to watch.
Monkey's got Cork in his sights now as he's able to save his position in fourth coming off pit. Looks like the Viper has a good advantage over 7th place, possibly going to be safe there. 7th to 8th is a good advantage. So it looks like our bottom 3 could be set, and possibly our leader, unless he has a very bad mistake with 3 to go. See, it's starting to get a little dark here as at the lake as the race coming to an end now. You can start to see the glow off those rotors a lot better. You can see the gap between first and second is just a little bit large. The gap between second and third is pretty good as well. Cork all over the place through there. And Monkey's hoping that he just keeps that up so he can get up to him. It's not that great of a gap there with Monkey on the lighter fuel and fresh tire. You can see that Porsche, she's hollering. Trying to gain a top 3 here.
Yeah, Monkey's unleashing all those German ponies.
Where are Clydesdales from?
I don't know. It's a good question.
They're associated with beer, so it's close enough.
All those German Clydesdales.
Yeah. All right, so our leader, T-Dubs, he's looking good as he comes through the back portion of our course here at the lake. And he'll be looking at 2 to go whenever he finally reaches the line.
Our producer told me Clydesdales come from Scotland.
All right.
From the Clydesdale region of Scotland.
Learn something new every day. Those are some big ass horses.
This race is both entertaining and educational.
Not affiliated with PBS.
Mm-hmm.
2 to go for our leader here at the lake. The headlights are on, the rotors are glowing, and he's looking for victory. Fastest lap came at lap 22, and we watched that one develop. Snowman is just really hoping for anything to happen. As he's coming up on the 6th place car, the Viper Stu now. So he will graciously get out of the way here in turn 1. Allow Snowman to attempt to put a chase. Oh no, Viper into the dirt back there. No harm, no foul though. Cork still in 3rd, Monkey in 4th. He has closed the gap here. So Monkey's able to get around the Corvette of Outlaws. Cork a little dirt there through the last turn. In his sights is Cork. You see the Porsche come down the front stretch. finishing.
Looks like a surgeon to me.
We need to do a replay. The leader was stopped on the track. We'll go back 20 seconds on our leader, see what happens here. Watch our leader come down into the hard braking turn downhill. Little sparks from the undercarriage, gets off into the left into the dirt, and he spins it 360, almost backs it into the wall as he gets back onto the track. Man.
Wow.
And let's see, the gap does get trimmed down there. Snowman, no mistake that lap. So it does trim down the lead.
Unfortunate incident for T-Dubs, but it did look cool to see him spin that car around and get it going again.
It did. He kept it from getting into the wall as well. Imagine working all this time and 1.5 to go, you just lose it like that. But he's able to make the best of it, really. He's still got a good gap here. He just don't need to do that again. Out of the final turn. He's
pushing those tires.
He sure is, and he's out of the final turn. He'll cross the line this time. 1 to go, presented by Skew Car here at the Lake in your Ruthless GT3 Series. Snowman second, Cork third, and the gap is trimming between him and Monkey. Oh, Snowman might have had a little incident there. Came out of that turn a little awkwardly.
I'm watching the race between Cork and Monkey. Monkey just set his fast lap at a 1:56.4. He is running down Cork. Don't think anybody's running down our leader.
All right, the battle between Monkey and Cork for podium could be heating up. We'll keep an eye on our leader right here as he comes down through the trouble turn one final time here at the Lake. Sparks fly once again down to the inside, off to the left, and doesn't even kiss the dirt that time. Kisses it goodbye. It's the last time he'll see it today. Snowman makes the same turn and does it just as beautifully. All right, back on here with Cork and Monkey. And the gap is that close. They're on their final lap. Cork kicking up dirt.
Monkey needs Cork to cork himself out of this race.
He hits a lot of dirt coming through there. T-Dubs crosses the line, and he is your winner here at the Lake. Snowman's coming out of the last turn to be second. And as he crosses the line, that solidifies it right there for him in second. But the battle for third is still close as we're coming down here in our last lap. We'll look on up front from Monkey as we go down through the last few turns of our course. Cork right ahead here. Couple more turns to go. Cork has been notorious to mess up this last turn. He's got to have it perfect. Comes out of there clean this time. Nope, gets a little dirt, but not going to be good enough. And a podium to Cork in the McLaren. Fourth goes to Monkey. Fifth of Jason will stay on the lead lap and be finishing his final lap of the day. Lap down is the 6th car in the Viper. 2 laps down, I believe. No, 1 lap down is Jason. 2 laps down, Jack. Jason completes his race out of fuel. He'll move to across the line in 5th. But our winner of tonight's action, T-Dubs in the 45, as he will take the first 2 races here in the Ruthless GT3 Series. Man, what a race from the Lake.
That was a good one. Congratulations to T-Dubs. He executed nearly flawlessly. The one incident I can even think of the entire race. Snowman, great job, and Cork keeping his car under control when he absolutely needed to maintain that podium spot.
Yes, most definitely. A great race here for us here at the lake. Next week, taking on the Red Bull Ring. Like I said, notable F1 track. It's going to be fun. All the same guys out there trying to get it done. And could see some rain out there. And I believe it's located in Austria, I think. So could see some rain out there in that race. What do you think rain would do to these drivers? Something we've not experienced yet.
That'll be interesting. And a lot of the drivers that have experience, a lot of road experience, they'll be able to handle it just fine. I think maybe some of our newer drivers gonna take them a couple laps to get used to driving in the rain. That track gets slippery. All those oils are slippery. Everything's tougher in the rain.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Thanks to everybody who tuned in here. Congratulations to T Dubs on getting his second win in as many races, points paying races, I should say. Also got the pole and the fastest lap, so clean sweep and playoff points for him with a full 7 for the week. And yeah, anything else you have to say about our event here before we cut everybody go loose?
No, great race. I just want to mention it's 2 in a row. No cautions, no incidences. It's great driving by everyone. Competitive, and the top two drivers are pretty much the same the whole time, but the remaining drivers, they're changing positions the entire time. It's a great race.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. As Monkey had stated earlier, all kinds of skill levels out here. We had a great race from between sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and then the top five's all racing each other, and then it splits out, and then two guys are racing here and there all over the track. So a lot of fun. It's not just out there running laps by yourselves. There's a lot of different competition in this league. Just being season one and people just trying to learn the game, stuff like that, and that is no problem. And as he had stated, no cautions. People spinning and all that, but able to stay out of the way and keep the car under order and causing no huge incidents on track so far this season. So maybe when a caution does come around, we'll look more disorganized for a caution than not having one.
That's true. Better to have no practice at cautions than to have a lot of practice.
That's right. But once again, appreciate everybody tuned in, like the stream. Anybody who's been subscribing here lately, we've got I think almost 20 new subscribers here recently, and I don't know really where they came from, but we really appreciate it. And don't forget, tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. Catch me right here in the booth again for the Ruthless Racing Pro Series. Season 4 is going to New Hampshire for race number 2 as Hollywood tries to defend his win at Texas in the first race. So the defending champ looking strong early on, as we'll see what he's got at New Hampshire tomorrow. Big appreciation to Monkey on doing this race with me once again. It's always a pleasure and an honor. And we'll look forward to bringing this GT3 Series action to you live again next Wednesday, 7:30 from Red Bull Ring. And as always, rock on, race on, Ruthless Racing.
Thanks, Stu.